Olá, boa noite. O Exou Biribó, hoje com o vídeo 6 de A Epifania de Blackwell. O padre doido, na verdade, é um médium e está sendo guiado por Madeleine para evitar o mal que está matando não só o corpo, mas também a alma das pessoas. Aliás, agora o que não falta são almas para a Rosa tentar resgatar para o infinito. E voltamos com a Madeleine agora?
Malone, Blackwell, a pleasure to see you both.
We found one of the Grace Group spooks, Peter Fielding.
I see. Is he still intact?
Yeah, he tried to get me to join a gym.
I thought as much.
You thought so? What do you mean?
You know as well as I do. A spirit cannot be moved from this world until it is spiritually ready. It would appear that is also the case here.
O que há com George e Leah?
But what about George and Leah?
From my understanding, they were aware of their death when they were taken.
Yeah, they were.
Then there is your answer. They were spiritually ready to leave this world, and so were vulnerable. This Fielding, was it? He is a lucky soul indeed. Until he is made aware, he cannot be taken. Not by you, or by anyone else.
Espere, culpa nossa?
So wait, this is our fault?
Whatever do you mean?
Leah, George. Just by trying to save them, we destroyed them.
I suppose. Yes, it could be seen that way. But please do not blame yourself. How could you have known?
Ignorance doesn't change anything.
Listen to me. Whatever or whoever is taking these souls, they were marked long before they died. All we can do now is move forward and save who we can.
Não podemos deixar e ponto. Nunca havia visto isso antes?
You've been around the block a few times, so to speak. Nothing like this has ever happened to you before?
The destruction of the very essence of life? No. Such a thing is difficult to contemplate, and to witness it, even more so.
So what? We just leave the spook to rot?
Of course not. It has been known for some spirits to become aware on their own. The right face, the right moment, anything can trigger it. And if that happens to Fielding, no. Our duty is to save him, and save him we shall.
How? The usual rules have been chucked out the window. We make a move and he gets hammered, and we're not gonna let that happen, not again.
It is a dilemma for certain.
De momento para outro tomar consciência, de momento para outro descobrir. É a epifania. A epifania de Blackwell, é esse momento do estalo.
We need to think about this, plan our next move.
Of course. In fact, I might have an idea along those lines. I must confer with my host. Please excuse me.
Hey, get over here.
Uh-huh, what's up?
Jim Peebles seems like a decent guy. Works too hard, though.
Because he works late into the night? We can hardly judge him for that.
Huh. Michael seems to have warmed up a bit since he learned Peter was safe. He might be more willing to talk to us.
Sim, é pra gente então entrar e falar com o Michael.
Got a sec?
What is it?
Any thoughts on Jim Peebles?
Decent enough guy. Works too hard. Don't know enough about him yet.
If Peter's ghost is still around, maybe Heather's is too?
We should probably ask Michael about him.
He's okay? Peter's really okay?
He is still deceased, but in all other respects, yes. He is as well as can be.
This changes everything. You have no idea. You two, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I never even considered that Peter's soul could be saved. And maybe Heather too. Yes, Heather. If she wasn't taken, then her soul must still be lost.
And this is a good thing?
Of course. If a soul is merely lost, it still can be saved. And maybe so can mine.
Então, qual é o plano?
So, what's your plan?
We are approaching this from ignorance, and possibly from fear. Before I was trapped in the void, I was a spirit guide for a very long time. I can learn much from a spirit by looking at it. and talking to it. If Fielding's soul still exists, then it must be brought here.
And Heather. Heather's soul must still be out there.
And her as well, of course.
Vamos ao ginásio.
Peter Fielding's spook is at the gym. It's not too far away. You can talk to him there.
Are you kidding? I step out of this circle, who knows what could happen? If I die, there's a good chance I'll be an aware spirit, just like Leah and George, and then...
Be at peace, my host. I would not ask you to do such a thing.
Well, thank heaven for that.
Besides, it is unnecessary. As you say, only spiritually aware souls are attacked. Since this Fielding is not spiritually aware, meeting him in his current state would be fruitless. We need to awaken him before I can determine anything about him.
Won't awakening these ghosts destroy him? Aren't we trying to avoid that?
Don't be absurd. We'll put them behind this circle. They will be safe there.
And how are we supposed to do that? Spooks like me can't enter the thing.
This might surprise you, Malone, but I did think of that. Come here. Take this.
What's this thing?
Call it a totem. It was made with some of my essence. The circle was created in much the same manner, so it will make a perfect focus. When you awaken a spirit, use the totem to send them directly here. They will remain safely behind the circle until we can determine the next course of action.
So I'll be trapped in this circle with Peter and Heather's ghosts?
I am afraid so, my host.
Well, I suppose it can't be helped. And I guess it will be nice to see them again.
Yes.
Falemos de Peter.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Peter? Anything that can help us?
No. Of all the people in our group, Peter was the one I spoke to the least. I think George once belonged to his gym, even took personal training sessions for a while. But George wasn't really the personal fitness type.
He had.
I need to know everything you can tell me about Heather.
Well, there was one thing. It was a confession of sorts, you see, and she trusted me.
What was it?
You don't understand. It was a confession. It might have been a long time ago, but it was still a sacred trust. I can't betray that trust. It goes against everything I believe in.
Don't you think that under the circumstances, she would understand?
I'm not sure God would.
Does it really matter? What's the worst that could happen? You lose your soul?
My God, when you put it like that. Heather was a prostitute. She wanted to confess, but didn't feel right entering a church. She might have been Jewish, judging by her name, but I think she just wanted to speak to someone who understood.
Understood?
Someone who had been to grace group meetings. Someone who had had a life-changing revelation, like I did. I don't know what her revelation was, but she wanted to purge herself of her old life. So she asked if I could come to her apartment and listen to her. So I did.
Do you remember where she lived?
I was a priest entering the house of a prostitute. It's not something you forget. She lived by Tompkins Square Park. Here's the address.
Conferir as notas.
Is there anything else you could tell us about the Grace Group?
No. You know everything I do.
There are tons of case files listed here. I'm not going to ask about them one by one. Anything else you can tell me about yourself?
No, I just want this to be over. One way or the other.
Did you ever watch Tanya Corsi's show?
No, sorry.
So the man who ran the Grace Group meetings was named Benjiro.
Yeah, Japanese guy. I don't remember anything else about him.
Is there anything you can tell me about Peter? Anything that can help us?
No. Of all the people in our group, Peter was the one I spoke to the least. I think George once belonged to his gym, even took personal training sessions for a while. But George wasn't really the personal fitness type.
Is there anything else you can tell us about Heather? Anything at all?
I just know she was a prostitute when she went to Grace Group meetings. I don't know what's happened to her since.
Do you know anyone named Jim Peebles?
No, sorry.
I guess we should get going.
Then I do believe our talk is concluded. I will return outside.
Hey, Madeline?
Yes, my host.
It's all right.
All right.
Yeah, stay inside. It's cold out there.
I don't feel the cold, my host.
I know. Just stay, please, and thanks.
It is my pleasure, my host.
It's dark up there.
That's far enough!
Oh, come on. It's me.
Sorry. Bestower or no bestower, I'm taking no chances. Get back.
Fine.
Ela não pode subir a escada. E o Joey?
I can only assume it goes upstairs. Ugh. What the hell was that?
Protective circle. Keeps spirits from getting in. Works pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, bully for you.
Totem.
Madeline said she used a bit of her essence to activate that circle, and that this totem would zap spooks into it.
Ah, agora tem hatter aqui, mas eles disseram que iam no ginásio, né? É que eles não sabiam o endereço da hatter ainda. E 1, e 2, e 3.
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
Sessão de treinamento pessoal.
So I'm told that you give personal training sessions.
Yeah, you interested?
I sure am.
Well, I don't have the time right now, but I can probably pencil you in. Just gotta check the schedule outside. How about next Tuesday, say 11 a.m.?
Sure, I think I could swing that.
Great. Here's my number in case you need to reschedule. You got a phone?
Ah, no, well, I'll just remember it.
Okay. 646-555-0425.
Thanks.
Great. See you then. And by the way, when you come to our session, don't wear a suit.
Peter.
Hey, this is Peter. You know what to do.
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
Say, can we reschedule that training session we set up?
Sure, we can do that. Let's go check the calendar outside. I can squeeze you in on Friday at noon?
Sure, sounds good.
Great, see you then. Don't forget to breathe, Lisbeth. Always important.
Can we talk?
What is it, Joey?
Why'd you mark down Peter's phone number? It's not like you can call him.
You never know, Joey. We don't exactly have a lot of clues here.
Can't deny that. You think Heather's ghost is still around?
Let's hope so. It just looks like a hallway leading down to a set of stairs. Some nasty spikes up there. I'm not climbing over it for sure. Pretty solid. No way I'm getting through.
Hey, how'd you get in?
Ah, hello, miss.
Answer my question. How'd you get in?
Oh, the gate was open. Is that all right?
Sure, I guess. Just be sure to close it when you leave. I don't want to get in trouble.
Frozen solid. Nobody's gonna have a picnic on that anytime soon. Must lead inside. Dark and dusty. Can't tell what's in there. Those plants are barely clinging to life. A locked gate. A problem for some. Just a dark hallway. I can't see a thing in there. Excuse me, miss?
Oh, hi. What's up?
É seguro que você deveria estar aqui fora?
You sure you should be out here?
Why shouldn't I be? It's perfect. It's so nice to finally have a night clear enough to enjoy this place.
Clear night. Right.
Você vive aqui? Aliás, você morre aqui?
You live here?
I do. Why?
No reason. Just making conversation.
Heather Goffstein?
Is your name Heather Goffstein?
Oh, I see. You came from Ray.
Ray?
Of course. You did come from Ray, right?
Claro, não, sinto. Eu vim ver-te.
I don't know any Ray. I came to see you.
Oh, well, that's sweet, I guess. But it doesn't matter. If you want a date, you'll need Ray's permission.
A date?
Isn't that why you're here?
No, not at all. I just want to talk.
Really?
Really?
Well, I suppose that's all right, but we should stay out here. If we don't go in the bedroom, then it's not a date.
Não parece que você se surpreenda.
You don't seem terribly surprised that I'm here in your garden.
It is a bit strange you appeared out of nowhere, but hey, I'm used to men appearing on my doorstep. And for some reason, you seem safe.
Safe.
Yeah, just a vibe.
Huh. Thanks, I guess. Can you tell me about the Grace Group, Heather?
Grace Group?
Yeah. You were a member, right?
Sorry, I don't know what that is.
Come on, think. You met in the basement of Grace Church.
What, like AA? I'm not an alcoholic, thank you.
You ever go to the Carth House? Dumpy place in Chelsea.
I don't think so. Sorry.
Tell me about Father Michael Cooper.
Father Michael? Is he a priest or something?
Yeah, or something. He was part of the Grace Group.
I don't know him. Sorry.
Are you sure? He seems to know you.
You don't meet many priests in my line of work. Or at least, if you do, they don't usually tell you.
Do you know a Tanya Corsi?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Do you know a guy named Benjiro?
I can't really say one way or the other. Sorry. I could get into trouble.
Do you know a guy named Peter Fielding? Runs a gym in Murray Hill.
I can't really say one way or the other. Sorry. I could get into trouble.
So, tell me a bit about yourself, Heather.
Can we not, please? Let's just enjoy the evening, okay? It's nice out here.
Sure, no problem. Do you know a guy named Jim Peebles?
I can't talk about who I might know. I don't want to get anyone into trouble. Especially me.
Do you know a guy named Peter Fielding? Runs a gym in Murray Hill.
I can't really say one way or the other. Sorry. I could get into trouble.
So, tell me about this Ray character.
I really shouldn't. Ray is really exclusive with the clients we're given. I shouldn't have told you the name.
O fantasma de Heather perguntou a Joey se foi Ray que o enviou.
Well, Heather, I have to get going.
Sure. I'd leave the gate open, but for some reason, I don't think that will be a problem for you.
Come here for a minute.
Yes?
I guess you can't get over that fence, huh?
In this weather? No. This one is all yours.
Ray. So many names, it's hard to keep them straight.
Got a sec?
What is it this time?
2 days ago, I went to a drug den. Today, I'm visiting a prostitute.
And you say we never go anywhere interesting.
So, I guess this Ray person is Heather's boss?
I suppose you could call it that, yeah.
Where do you think Peter lived? He's got to have a home.
You think it's important?
It could be. Heather Goffstein. She worked for Ray, and now she's dead.
Hi there.
Hello again, mister. What brings you by?
I met one of your producers, Jim?
What about him?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering what you could tell me about him.
I don't spread gossip, mister. Except when I'm on the air.
So, can you tell me anything about Peter?
A brutal taskmaster is what he was. But I can't deny he got results.
Nope, I can't deny it either. Do you know anyone named Ray?
Ray? Is that all you got?
I think Ray might be involved in prostitution. Ring any bells?
That's more of a late-night news kind of story. I'm early morning. We're all about the rainbows and sunshine.
Well, Tanya, I have to get going, but I'll see you around.
Ta.
Officer Palmer?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Could you look up another phone number for me?
I suppose I can, within reason.
I'm trying to track down someone who Leah knew. The number is 646-555-0425.
Alright, give me a second. That phone is registered to a unit in Murray Hill. Here's the address.
Is there anything in the system about a Jim Peebles?
Let's see. Nope. Whoever he is, he's clean.
Do you know anything about someone named Ray? I don't know who he is, but I think he's involved with prostitution.
Prostitution? Is this related to Leah's case?
I don't know. It could be.
This just gets better and better. Anyway, Ray, let's take a look. Okay, the name Ray definitely comes up in the Vice Department database. There was a raid on a bar called Vantini a few years ago, and someone named Ray was taken in for questioning. No charges were made.
Just Ray? No last name?
No. Whoever Ray is, that's his full legal name. Anyway, here's the address of the bar if you need it.
Thanks.
Sure.
Well, I'd better go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
Endereço do Fielding.
The front door. It's locked. Typical.
She looks like she stopped caring about anything years ago. It's a painting of a young woman. No idea who she is. I can't smell them, but even I can tell those flowers are fake. Yuck, who knows how long that's been lying around.
Ginásio Field, sem limites. Peter Fielding, membro ouro.
A painting of a country home, some kind of farm maybe? Looks quaint in any case. After seeing the state of this joint, Red's place doesn't seem so bad.
Escritório de Liberdade Condicional, Broadway 329, New York. Estimada senhora pedaço de pizza. Referência caso LM67R39. Como seu agente da condicional, me vejo obrigada a informar de sua ausência. Informar as autoridades pertinentes a sua ausência às reuniões. Entendo seu desejo de recompor-se mentalmente após os ocorridos em Cart House, mas temo que devo seguir um procedimento formal. Sua próxima entrevista é 10 de janeiro de 2014. Se você vem a essa reunião e a todas as subsequentes, em breve e por vontade própria, darei por desculpada sua ausência nas reuniões anteriores. Carol Novak.
She shivered a bit, but no other reaction. I got something to say.
Yes?
O número da identidade da liberdade condicional da mulher que vive na casa de Peter.
Does that case number mean anything to you?
No, but if we can learn more about it, maybe we can learn more about the woman living in Peter's apartment.
E na delegacia perguntar sobre esse caso pro auxiliar do delegado.
I get the feeling I didn't grill Heather enough. I should talk to her some more.
Got a sec?
Yeah?
I wonder who this case number is referring to.
It's obviously your friend in Peter's apartment. Who she is another matter entirely.
Did Heather tell you anything useful?
Dunno. I should probably talk to her some more.
Officer Palmer?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
If I gave you a parole case number, could you look up who it belongs to?
I can't, no. Sorry.
It was worth a try. Thanks anyway. Well, I'd better go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
O caso com Cart File.
Bingo. The case number is listed in this file. It belongs to a Maggie Fielding. It appears she was picked up in the raid on the Carth house. She was brought in for an emergency detox and forced to go into rehab. It lists one known family member, a brother, Peter Fielding.
Maggie Fielding, a irmã de Peter Fielding. Vive no apartamento do Peter.
Coming. Yeah.
You're Peter's sister, Maggie, right?
Sure. Fine, you got me.
Why couldn't you just tell me that before?
Because I'm trying to get healthy, working through the program, admitting I have a problem, just like my sponsor says. All that is the first step. I'm still working on the rest. Talking about Peter, that's step 5. I'm not ready. It's nothing personal. I just need to avoid thinking about him for a while.
And you're doing that by living in his apartment.
It's just temporary. I have nowhere else to go. And besides, what difference does it make? He's gone. He had a stupid accident, and now he's gone.
That's just it, Maggie. It might not have been an accident.
No. Whatever you're thinking, no. I need this to be over, you understand?
Then we need to talk. You can call your sponsor if you want to.
Screw my sponsor. Let's do this. So, talk.
A morte de Peter.
What do you know about Peter's death?
Just what I was told. That he was fixing a light bulb and fell off the ladder. I remember thinking it was a pretty stupid way to go, especially for him.
How do you mean?
Did you know the guy? He was obsessed with health. To die just falling off a ladder? I always thought he'd outlive the world.
Por que o Peter tem esse ressentimento com o Peter?
Why is Peter such a sore subject with you?
That's between me and him, or his ghost, or whatever.
It might help to talk about it.
I'm still working through the program. Talking about it is step number 5. I'm not ready for it yet.
Seu pai.
Could you tell me about your father? He opened the gym, right?
Sure.
Could you tell me anything else about him?
If you want to know about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. Here's his address. He's always home.
Que você tanto olha?
So, what are you watching?
I don't know, some animated thing. Not normally into cartoons, but the ratings say it's good.
Is it?
I guess. They changed the main character's voice after the first episode, but it's not bad. Keeps my mind off, well, the stuff you keep bringing up.
Have you ever heard of the Grace Group?
What, those circle jerk meetings my brother went to?
You know about it.
Yeah, I know about it. Peter was a mess before he joined that group. If you ask him, he would say it helped him find himself.
Did it?
Who knows? I thought it was a cult. Might have been better if it was.
Why's that?
Look, never mind. Peter found himself. Good for him. I just have to focus on myself.
Do you know a Father Michael Cooper?
Look, I don't need a priest. I don't need to be saved. I just need to get healthy.
I'm not asking you to see him. I'm asking if you know him.
Oh. No, I don't know him.
Do you know Tanya Corsi?
Well, I know she's on TV. Or was. Didn't she die?
Yes. She was a member of your brother's gym.
Really? You'd think she'd be working out in some fancy spa. Not my brother's crappy place. Wait, are you saying there's a connection?
No, I'm just looking into it.
Huh. Pete and Tanya Corsi. Now there's an image.
Tudo no mundo tem uma ligação.
Have you ever heard the name Benjiro?
Benjiro? No. Sounds Japanese or something.
How long was Peter working at the gym?
About 20 years? Never thought he'd do it.
Why?
Don't know. He seemed to drift around for a long time. He was a teacher, waiter, construction worker, you name it. Then one day, he decides that taking over Dad's gym is what he has to do. Now the gym is a neighborhood staple. Made it more popular than Dad ever did. Good for him, I guess.
Do you know a woman named Heather Goffstein?
Nope, never heard of her.
Do you know a Jim Peebles? He's a producer for the Good Morning Show.
I've watched the show, never heard of the guy.
Do you know anyone named Ray?
I'm sure I might, but I can't think of anyone.
Tell me about yourself.
Opening up is step number 5. I am nowhere near ready yet.
Well, I'd better get going.
Sure, you know the way.
O bar.
I can't see much, but it seems much warmer in there than it is out here. The gate is locked.
Will you look at this, Denise? Someone brave enough to join us in this weather. Well, brave or stupid anyway.
Right. She looks kind of young to be working at a place like this. They've got a pretty varied selection, although I wouldn't really know. My criteria for picking out wine is, has pretty label and under 20 bucks. Whoever this was, he signed it, "Thanks for the tie, with love, AG." It's a painting of a woman dancing. It's dedicated to someone named Mistress B. Looks like some kind of promotional poster for a burlesque act. It's an emergency exit. It's a staircase to another level. She must really like this place to be here in this weather. Hi.
Hey, what can I get for you?
So what can you tell me about this place?
It's old, quiet. I like it that way.
Really?
Yeah, I work on my thesis most nights. Honestly, I'm surprised a big place like this can stay open. It's always empty.
Ray?
Do you know Ray?
Ray?
Yeah, is he here?
No, No, he is not.
Heather Goffstein.
Do you know Heather Goffstein?
Sorry, I don't.
I better not drink. I need to keep a clear head.
How about a coffee or something?
No thanks, I already have one.
I see.
Well, thanks. I better get going. Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm looking for Ray. Do you know where I can find him?
Ray, huh? And why would you be looking for Ray?
Preciso falar com ele, trabalho para a polícia, alguém morreu.
I'm looking into a death. Ray knew the victim.
Oh? In what capacity?
She was a working girl, Heather Goffstein. She worked for Ray, and now she's dead.
I see. Worked is the appropriate word, I suppose. Heather left my employ a long time ago.
Your employ?
Yes. You want to speak to Ray? She's right in front of you. The former Rachel Mendez at your service.
Ah, você é Ray.
So you work here?
Not directly, but I suppose I'm as much a fixture here as anything else.
Fale-me de Heather.
So Heather worked for you. Can you tell me about her?
It's been, several years. I'm afraid I can't tell you much. She was very young. Very pretty. Slightly lost, perhaps, like many of my girls. She's really dead? How did it happen?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Is this a police matter?
Not directly. I'm working with them, but I'm pretty much on my own.
Well, in that case, ask me whatever you like.
You said Heather left your employ. Could you explain?
Just that. She packed up and left.
And you were okay with that?
You think I would drag her back against her will? Absolutely not. And what would be the point? I replaced her the next week. It's the nature of this business. Some girls try the life, discover it's not for them, and then leave. Some stay for years and it grinds them alive. But occasionally, with luck and persistence, one can flourish, like I did.
Inimigos?
Did Heather have any enemies, an obsessive client, or anything?
I suppose anything is possible, but not likely. I screen our clients very carefully, and I keep very careful records.
Como funciona esse negócio?
How does this business work exactly?
There's no bedroom upstairs, if that's what you are asking. I own several apartments in the city. I give the girls room and board in exchange for the money they receive. Some of them skim, hell, all of them skim, but I make sure to treat them well. They treat me well in return.
Os registros de Heather.
If you kept careful records, does that mean you have a list of Heather's clients somewhere?
No. I'm sorry, but no.
Realmente necessito a lista de clientes, dado mais confidencial do que o segredo de confissão do Padre Michael. Você não quer descobrir o que aconteceu? Podia fazer vir a polícia.
Don't you want to know what happened to Heather? That client list could help.
You have no reason to suspect one of her clients had anything to do with it. You can't even tell me how she died. I won't betray my client's trust based on a flimsy guess.
Well, I guess that's everything.
Sorry I can't help you. For what it's worth, I liked Heather. I'm sad she's dead. I suppose a drink to her memory is in order. Care to join me?
Thanks, but no.
More for me then. Denise! One gimlet, please. You know how I like it.
Ray got herself a martini. One of the many she's had this evening, I'm sure. So that's Ray, huh? Interesting lady. My knowledge of wines went out of date when I did. A young woman tending the bar. She doesn't look happy to be there. Some hack actor. Nice tie, though. I don't know who that woman is, but it's dedicated to someone named Mistress B. It's a bunch of hearts. Can't really say anything else about it. Looks like an emergency exit. Looks like it leads to another level. That door's gotta lead back to the street. A trash dumpster covered in ice. I'm not phasing through a dumpster to look at garbage. I might be dead, but I do have some standards.
Procurar a lista de clientes lá. Tem trapo aqui.
It's a rag sticking out of a dumpster. I don't think she can get out here. You think they used enough pink up here? She looks kind of old-fashioned, even by my standards. No idea who that guy is. Doesn't look like anyone sat there for a long time. Is this a gin joint or a living room? All I'll see is a whole load of nothing.
Yes?
Let's have a little talk.
Yeah.
This place looks like it was falling apart even back in my day.
Really? You think it's that old? Right. Sorry.
Ray. So many names, it's hard to keep them straight. Didn't Maggie give you an address? We should probably check that out.
Joey.
What is it?
You think they'd have coffee in a place like this?
Only with whiskey in it, maybe.
Hey, you can't go out that way. Sorry.
Oh, right. Sorry. It's Ray's martini glass. Better not. Ray wouldn't like that very much. Hi.
Hey, what can I get for you?
So that woman is Ray?
Yeah, sorry I didn't tell you before. She likes to keep a low profile.
Really? She told me her name quickly enough.
Well, I've made her a lot of giblets tonight.
Do you know about Ray's, business?
Look, I just work the bar. I don't ask questions. And I shouldn't answer them either. Sorry.
Do you know Heather Goffstein? She was one of Ray's, employees.
I don't know her. Sorry.
Well, thanks. I better get going. No, I can't sneak out the back way with people watching me. Hi, Ray?
Rosangela, was it? How goes it?
I really need that client list.
Absolutely not. I give a premium product, and our clients expect premium service. Privacy is part of that service. That client list stays in my office where it belongs.
I could bring in the police.
I'd like to see you try. Every few years they try and raid this place, make a show of getting tough, but nothing sticks. I make sure of that.
Well, I guess I should go.
Best of luck.
Wait, this is Greenwood Cemetery. I talk with the dead, not their graves. This tombstone is faded and hard to read.
Connor Lawrence Fielding, marido, soldado e pai, 32 a 93.
It's a little structure overlooking the lake. There are a lot of family crypts in this cemetery, some going back 100 years. This cemetery has dozens of tombs. I don't have time to search them all. The exit isn't far. If I really need to get out of the snow, I'll just leave.
It's too chipped and faded to read. Some family's crypt. Quaint little thing, I guess. I don't need to take shelter. Inside, outside, it's all the same to me. I'm not gonna float around some dead guy's crypt. I might be dead, but I'm not a ghoul. I'd prefer not to. Can we talk?
Yes.
Man, I hate places like this. Let's just do what we need to do and get out of here.
Connor Fielding. O pai de Peter e Meg está morto e enterrado no cemitério Greenwood. Morreu faz mais de 20 anos, em 18 de março de 1993. Meg se nega a falar com ele.
So the gym was a father and son business. Nice story.
Let's hope it has a good ending.
Is it just me, or does Maggie scream daddy issues?
Maybe. Whoever her father was, we should find out more about him.
Joey?
You rang?
Funny that we've never been to a graveyard before. I mean, considering.
Not really. Spooks generally avoid thinking about death. But in a place like this, it's hard to think about anything but.
It must be nice to work in your family's business.
That's what you do, isn't it?
It's not the same thing. Connor Fielding is Maggie Fielding's father. Connor Fielding is the father of Maggie and Peter. He's dead and buried at Greenwood Cemetery.
E claro que o cara tem que ficar lá na maior distância, não pode nessa hora já estar aqui.
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
I heard about your old man. I'm sorry.
It was over 20 years ago. We all have to move on.
That's my plan, Peter. So, tell me about your dad.
My dad? He built this gym from the ground up. He was a military guy. It was hard for me to relate to him until I joined him in the running of this place. He might be gone, but he lives on here. I make sure of it.
So, did you know your sister is staying in your apartment?
She is. Of course she is. She probably fell off the wagon again. Just stay out of her way. Pace yourself, Elizabeth. This isn't a race.
It's a number on the calendar. I can't do anything with it. Looks like they just scribbled a month in up here. Beats getting a real calendar, I guess. Can't do anything with that. Just a marker. Probably used to change the date on this calendar. No good. The rug's too thick.
Oh, coming. Oh, sure, come on in.
Could you excuse me for just a sec? My shoe is untied.
Sure, I guess.
Thanks.
Smooth.
Well, I'd better get going.
Sure, you know the way.
Her name is Tanya Corsi. She's the ghost we saw on George's roof. That picture frame fell off the wall. Nobody's picked it up yet. She looks pretty busy. It's the ladies' locker room. The men's locker room. Best I not go in there. Just watching it makes me feel tired. She looks pretty busy. There we go. Nobody can say I don't do anything nice. I don't need to use the locker room. I'm not here to work out. God, no. It's a calendar with personal training bookings marked on it.
De março.
The month is written at the top in dry erase marker.
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
Say, can we reschedule that training session we set up?
Sure, we can do that. Let's go check the calendar outside. Hey, miss, you're dripping water on the floor.
Oh, sorry.
No problem, just be sure to put on sneakers or something if you want to work out here. Anyway, let's check the schedule. Huh? Is that the date? Hey, listen, I'm sorry, but there's an appointment I've got to keep. Can we sort this out another day?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
Hey, Peter?
Oh, hey, look, I really want to be left alone right now. We'll talk later, okay?
Sure, no problem.
He's definitely lost in thought. Excuse me.
Hey, look, I really want to be left alone right now.
Sorry. I talk with the dead, not their graves. Officer Palmer?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Is there anything in the system about a Connor Fielding? He died about 20 years ago.
Let's see. Our records from back then are a bit spotty, but can't hurt to check. No, nothing comes up, but it's a very common name. Is there anything specific you can tell me about him?
He was in the Army.
Oh, then there might be something in the Veterans Association records.
Aren't those public?
Not everything. But fortunately for you, I can access everything. Okay. Archived records. Connor Fielding. Oh, seriously?
What's wrong?
Idiots. They had no idea how to archive data back then. I can only look them up by service number. You don't know it, do you?
I do, actually. It's 070-234-541.
Well, that's handy. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Connor Fielding. Served in Vietnam from 1966 till 1969. Honorably discharged, moved with his family to New York a few years later. Huh. That's interesting.
What?
It says here that the police were called to his apartment several times. Reports of raised voices. Possible domestic abuse. No charges were pressed, which is why it wasn't in our police records.
But it's in the military database?
Word gets around. Someone must have noted it in his VA file. Doesn't say much else.
Do you have any information on a Maggie Fielding?
Let me check. Maggie Fielding. Yeah, she was picked up in a raid not too long ago.
A raid?
A drug den in Chelsea. Some dump called the Carth House.
I know it.
Huh. Of course you do.
Anything else?
Just that she and about a dozen others were sent to the hospital for a detox. They were processed and let go.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, I'd better go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
Got a sec?
You rang.
You think what Corey told us about Connor was true?
He's got no reason to lie, but we should confirm the story just in case. Let's have a little talk.
What is it, Joey?
If what that cop told us was true, then it would certainly explain a lot.
Maybe. We should double check, just in case.
Então é isso. Hoje vamos parando por aqui. O Exou Biribó, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, as dicas, a torcida, desejando boa noite, até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui.